Hi there, I'm Lawful Evil DM. How are you? No, really, how are you? No, I know we do this thing, but I really genuinely want to know how are you? I don't care, I'm sorry. I thought I could get through it, but I couldn't. 3 more spells that your players are abusing and you're letting them push over. So the first one we're going to talk about is Message. Message, not so bad. Basically, Message allows them to take one action to send a short whispered message to any compatriot within 120 feet if they know the location of them. They have to point with a finger and use a piece of copper wire. How strict do you want to be? My advice is smack down abuses of it early. Otherwise, it's just going to be a psychic radio that they use all the time whenever they feel like. It is not. Number 1, remember that casting time, 1 action, and it only lasts for that round. If it's something happening in combat, you have used your action to cast that spell. Boom. Dunsies. And here's the interesting bit. Requires a verbal component. Is the verbal component the message, or is the verbal component the magic words, the abracadabra that allows you to say, Ted, stop doing that. Mending. Mending. Mending takes broken pieces, put them together, and it fixes them. How are your players going to possibly abuse this very, very simple, very, very clear spell? Well, they're going to try and fix a whole house. They're going to try and repair a ship. You've got them in a boat, leaking water out at sea, and they're going to try and plug it with some mending. Mending takes 1 minute. 1 minute to repair a break no larger than a single foot. And it can't be magical, and you've got to have both parts. So if you want to put together a house that's been devastated by a fire, well, all the parts that have been burned up are gone. Boom. All the pieces that are broken are going to take you a minute to stitch together. In an hour, you can stick together 60 planks. If it's splintered into smaller parts, that's barely even 1 plank. What are you even trying to do? Make sure they're spending the time doing the maths. Taking the time to take the time, if you will. And I will. And now we come to Minor Illusion. Minor Illusion is the Uber ball of spells. Players use it to put out as much as they can. Within 30 foot, a player can use an action to make a small object appear or a simple sound. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Those are examples of simple sounds that I just came up with right now. They're gonna try and summon a sexy rat. You know that, right? A sexy fucking rat. They're gonna do that to try and distract, I don't know, a rat monster or something. It's also static. You know how we know it's static? Because there's another spell that actually has movement in it. You know, silent image. If there's 2 spells that overlap, then they've got their own thing. They're going to use it like disguise self. Do you want that? Because this is what it's going to look like. And because it stays in one position, you get this. See? Looks ridiculous, doesn't it? It looks utterly insane. This is like now a floating face in the middle of the... Just take it away. Take it away. Ted, take it away. Take it away. Cut it. Is it off? I can't see it because it's just an effect floating in space. It better be off, right? Ted!
Yes?
Ted? No speaking. Anyway, those are some spells that your players are definitely abusing them, and you're letting them because you are just a little glass of milk, a little soft, delicate little glass of milk that so soothing, so delicious. Oh, I'm gonna get strong bones. I'm a little player that does what he wants. Anyway, that's you. Stop it. For God's sake, have some pride.